Hello, hello, it's Igneous Hippo, back with another episode of Elden Ring. Our good friend John Elden Ring has made his way back to the mountaintops of the giants. In the previous episode, we tackled the subterranean shunning grounds and underground roadside. We fought Moog the Omen, found the Cathedral of the Forsaken, and inherited the Frenzied Flame. Or the Flame of Frenzy, whichever you prefer. We've covered quite a lot of the game so far. We still have so much to go. So let's get to it. Last time we were in the mountaintops of the giants, we found that Yura was actually possessed by Shabruri, and showed up at this site of grace. There's actually some messages on the ground here. First off, corpse, edgelord. Seems familiar, but be wary of decoy. Yes, because Shabruri had taken Yura's body, because we saw Yura had died to Eleonora the Bloody Finger. So I'll grab the map because I did last time. And yeah, here we go. We got the first map. And it only gives us just this little bit, but this is more than enough for us to get started. And we've been to the Zamor ruins before. This is where we found the third smithing stone bellberry that we just grabbed just to upgrade our weapons to plus 18. And I actually did go and upgrade. Oh wow, I'm gonna die. I upgraded the warped axe that we got from one of the omens in the subterranean shunning grounds. Wow. Those guys are gonna do a lot of damage. Gonna beat me up a little bit. So we've actually already, up until this point, we've fought two of those guys as boss fights. And now in Mountaintops of the Giants, they're just regular enemies. And it looks like you can see from here, that's the consecrated snowfields over there. That's an area we won't get to for another little bit. But yeah, you'll see once we get there that that's a wandering mausoleum all the way over there in the distance above my head. We'll get there at some point, but it's a pretty late game area. I'd say with the grand scope of things and including the DLC, we're probably getting close to the mid-game. Before the DLC came out, I would have said that mid-game was like the Altus Plateau. But now that the DLC is out, there's a lot more game to play. Like, we're not even close to being halfway done. But cheers to episode 40. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I know we only have like 30, but I really appreciate all the support. I love when you guys leave comments about your experiences playing the game. It's pretty cool to see that a lot of people have very similar experiences and different builds you first tried out. I love to hear it. So thank you all for your support. I'm going to continue making videos no matter what happens. I don't really care too much about the success of the channel, but I really appreciate everybody that subscribes and drops a like here and there. So. And the comments are, yeah, I just mentioned the comments are really cool. So, we just entered the Giants' mountaintop catacombs. We've got a message that said the beast eye quivers. So this is going to be another catacombs that has a death root in it that we can give to Garank for another, Garank the beast clergyman for another bestial incantation. Fittingly, we will use the bestial incantation to get through this dungeon. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, scared me. Yeah, by this point in the game, I'm fairly confident in my ability to deal with imps. The rock sling is a pretty much a cheat code for those guys. The strike damage and the tracking is crazy. Okay, this is another one of those really confusing dungeons. So I believe there's actually an underside. Yeah, there's an underside to this elevator. So when we get to the bottom, we'll send it back up. We'll go this way for now, and then we'll come back. But there is stuff we have to do underneath the elevator as well. Wow. Okay. I wonder if I can parry pots. Probably not. This is another one that we need to send back up. This is another slightly repeating dungeon where we're going to see the same thing but slightly different several times. And we're going to have to try to figure out a way to get out of it. Oh my goodness, he just slapped me through the wall. See, why do enemies get to hit me through the wall, but my weapon bounces off? Yeah, like that. Oh no! Oops. Kind of blundered into that one. Ah, yes. Classic. Alright. Cool. We got pot bro. Skill required ahead. For a little pot bro. I don't even like killing those guys. I feel bad. They're just too cute. Poison room. Nice. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. If you've been paying attention to the layout and the enemies in the dungeon, you'll see what I'm referring in a minute. Hello. Ritual pot. Grave Glovewort 7. Oh yeah, I also I upgraded Gerald and Harold to +9, and I got the Jarwhite to +10. So we're gonna see what the Jarwhite can do. Okay, so if you remember, this room was the room with the giant pot that fell down when we turned right? And now there's two little fire jars, and we go up the stairs, and there's the same trap that I blundered into the first time. And then you have this room with all the fire pot guys again. But now there's more fire pots. I don't think these guys are... Oh, never mind, they woke up. Hello. And now there's a big guy in this room. Something behind him. Yep. Grave Glovewort 8. Grave Glovewort 8. Excuse me. And this room again. But when we round the corner, now there's a ginormous one. Absolutely huge. So things are different this time around. What's in this room? Oh, another Glovewort. Grave Glovewort 7. And this one is a longer hole this time. We got drop down here first, then drop down here, and then drop down here. And we're back in the same area again. At this point we're like, what am I supposed to do? Oh wait, I sent that elevator back up the first time. Why is it here now? Try down. Send it up. And now there's something underneath it. How crazy is that? I will never understand, for the life of me, the physical layout of these dungeons. I'm not sure if it acts like some kind of treadmill where the world loads in front of us and disappears behind us, or if they're just like built on top of each other and the distances between are just like that much more difficult to notice. I have no idea. Oh, you know what? I wonder what's at the top of the other elevator. You know what? Let's go. We got time. Screw it. I'll just run through this again, and we'll get back to that other elevator and go to the top. I don't think I've ever done that before. Everything's already dead, so it should be fairly easy. Okay. Alright, so this should be... Yes, okay. So we call this back down. Oh my goodness, a fire boy. Oh, you can see my eyes are orange now, because I inherited the Frenzy Flame. No necessary item ahead. No necessary item, but lots of bloodstains. I wonder how these people died. Oh, that's how. Oh my goodness, and this guy came out of nowhere. Where did that guy come from? Oh, he just killed him. What the heck? It's a whole ambush. He just killed his own ambush, too. Okay. Wow, that AoE damage over time is kind of crazy. What? What was that? This guy does a lot of damage. Okay, what? Okay, that one was delayed. Nope, nope, not doing that again. I wish there was an item in this game like a homeward bone. Like, I know you can use the memory of Lost Grace or whatever and just like teleport back to it, but then I lose 24,000 runes. Like, in the Souls games, in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, there was a homeward bone where you could just like teleport back. Why would they do that also? Like, why would they make a whole portion of the dungeon like a secret, kind of, and then not put anything over there? Seems kind of rude. I mean, the only reason I fought that watchdog was because those watchdogs specifically had a chance to drop the watchdog greatsword, which is a colossal sword that he was holding, and I don't know, I just think it's cool. It would be a cool weapon to have. Pretty sure it's got a really high AR too. And unless we, you know, that would be a weapon we would have to farm But yeah, I mean, after all that, we only have 4 flasks and 1 blue, but I think we can still do this. We'll summon Jar White, just because we have the FP for it. Ooh, an ulcerated tree spirit. Super easy. Oh yeah, this is easy. This is going to be super easy. Okay. Okay. Can I not get stun locked? That'd be great. Be a really great thing. Oh yeah, that's game. Wow. That was super easy. Those guys are not a challenge for me anymore. You just see, even in one playthrough, you see that boss at like 12 times at least. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and do it right away, because the last time we found a death root I didn't turn it in for like 6 episodes. Not making that same mistake again. Here we go.
I won't forget mine appetite. I must have.
Ooh, the Beast Claw Great Hammer. I am definitely going to upgrade this. This is probably like a perfect weapon for my build. Strength and... Yep, strength and faith. Physical and holy with the Regal Beast Claw. Great Hammer with a striking end modeled to resemble 5 beastly claws. The black nails protruding from golden fur are said to represent Sirach, Lord of Beasts, who went on to become King Godfrey's regent. That's really, yeah, that's super cool. I'm definitely gonna upgrade that, and I will be using that in the next episode. For sure. And honestly, while we're here, I'm gonna hit a level up, and then I'm gonna try to fight that Blackblade Kindred that's outside. And I need 600 runes to level up. Perfect. I think I have one that's worth 600 or 1200. It's fine. That works too. More than enough expendable runes. Sick. Alright. Let's, yeah, let's hit a couple of buffs. Go for it. Oh yeah, I should definitely be able to take this guy. Oh, not if I try to summon my Spirit Ash and I can't do it. Okay, let's summon the Jar White. Oh, what? What was that? There's a lot of damage, though. Okay, I thought he was targeting the Jar White. That was a really weird angle to come in at. Okay, wow. What a weird attack. I hate these guys so much. I hate how they attack. It's so weird. Oh, shoot! Wow, that does a lot of damage. Oh my goodness! Oh, nice. Big stance break. Oh, cool. We got him. I was kind of worried about that one, to be honest. And we get the Gargoyles, Black Blade, and Black Halberd. I think these have more or less the same description as the other ones. Is it a greatsword? Yeah, here we go. No, Black Blade, not greatsword. Where's the Black Blade? Is this it? Oh yeah, okay. Mended with blackened corpse wax, deals holy damage. So this one is split holy. Such is the mark of those who serve Malekith the Black Blade, corpse wax cutter. This one's got vacuum slice. Cool. Okay, what about the halberd? There we go. Same. Yeah, same. Blackened corpse wax. So it's the difference between the Valiant Gargoyles and the Black Blade Kindreds. Okay, cool. So we'll go back to the Giants Mountaintop Catacombs and continue on with the Mountaintops of the Giants. Oh wait, never mind. I got those runes for killing the Blackblade Kindred. I thought I forgot to level up before. Cool. Alright. This is another really pretty area of the game. I mean, I don't know. It's visually pleasing, but I wish it was like bigger. Like the majority of the Mountaintops of the Giants just has like nothing in it. It's a little disappointing. Where's the... Oh, there's a spell right here. There's a sorcery. Another blood sorcery. The Briars of Punishment. It's gonna be the arcane lead sorcery that summons Briars and AoE around you. Take it far enough away from those enemies to read it. Let's see. Yeah, it's our first lead sorcery. An aberrant sorcery discovered by exiled criminals. Theirs are the sorceries most reviled by the Academy. Wounds the caster with thorns of punishment, sending a trail of blood thorns running over the ground to impale enemies from below. So this is actually a ranged spell. It's a ranged bleed spell. The guilty, their eyes gouged by thorns, lived in eternal darkness. There they discovered the Blood Star. Blood Star, probably belonging to or being a part of the Formless Mother, the same god or outer god that that Moog draws power from. Moog, Lord of Blood. Nice try, buddy. Garbage. Trash, even. We got a silver tear scarab with, I believe it's a somber stone. Can I like hit it? That'd be great. Come on. All right. Yeah, somber 8. Oh, who's that? It's our good friend Millicent. She has now met us in the Altus Plateau and Caelid. She met us in the Altus Plateau a couple times, and she's made great use of that prosthetic that we gave her as well.
To think we'd meet in such a place. What could your purpose possibly... No. I know well enough who you are. And what I know is good enough for me. Call upon me again. In battle. should you have the need.
I would be honored to fight by your side once again, Millicent. You
I'm
are
searching for a fort to the north of the
amazing.
ruins. I heard the master of the fort was given a medallion that allowed him to visit the Halig tree. Indeed, I believe that is where Melania will be found. The Halig tree is hidden somewhere in these northern lands.
We will be making our way to the Halig tree as soon as possible. And we already have the first half of the medallion that she's talking about that allowed passage to the secret consecrated snowfield. The Halig tree secret medallion right we got from the village of the Albanerics all the way back in Liurnia. Old Albus had the first half of the medallion, and then Ensha tried to assassinate us in the Round Table Hold because he's working for Gideon, and Gideon does not want us to make it to the Halig tree to find out the truth of the Empyrean Mikola. So Nicholas Halig tree is all the way up here somewhere, and we need to make it to this fort right here. And there's a boss right here that has the other half of the Halig tree medallion.
I'm searching for a fort. I heard.
Okay, yes. We will see you there, Millicent. So I wonder if she probably moves on after. Yeah, she's moved on. Okay, cool. The next place we will find Millicent will be in the Halig tree. So it's gonna be our not our immediate next stop. We're actually gonna travel a little bit further into the mountaintops of the Giants just to get another smithing stone bell bearing. And we might actually be, well, yeah, we're actually gonna progress. We're gonna progress the game a lot further before we go to the Halig tree, because it's actually one of the more difficult areas in the entire game. So we're gonna ensure that we can upgrade our weapons a lot more before we take on that area. And it looks like, oh, I'm being chased by something. We got the traveling maiden hood, robe, gloves, and boots in this shack right here. Let's see. Traveling maiden. Hood worn by traveling maidens. Maidens traverse the lands between for different reasons. Some to seek audience with the fingers, others to find tarnished who they were destined to guide. And we also got the robes. It's getting difficult to find the new items. Here we go, traveling maiden. Okay, it's got the same description. I wonder what the difference between a traveling maiden and a finger maiden is. Maybe finger maiden are assigned tarnished, and traveling maidens are looking for tarnished. And it looks like we have our third Volcano Manor request is Juno Haslau right here. And this is actually going to be what's his name? The other Haslau brother. I wonder, actually, well, we're already here, but I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, he's not here anymore. Where did Haslau? I wonder if this is gonna mess it up. We never did get to finish. Oh man, I can't remember his first name. The other Haslau brother. Now that I've seen Juno Haslau, it's kind of thrown me off a little bit. But yeah, this is his brother, and we're gonna invade him and kill him. But we didn't get to finish the dude's questline, so I wonder if this is gonna mess it up. Either way, though, we're already here. We might as well. Alright, Juno. Haslau's Oath. Okay, I kind of just completely defeated the purpose of using the Electrify armament just now. I need a bigger weapon. whip does a lot of damage. Ooh. His running heavy comes out a little faster than mine. I would parry him, but you can't parry whips. Oh wow, delayed. Charged heavy. Alright, let's two-hand the axe. Wow, he's really good with those things. Pedal whip. Oh, we almost got him. One more should do it. Nice. Oh, I just ate. I just ate an exalted flesh on accident. I was trying to give him a bow. Oops. Haslau's pedal whip and the Haslau armor as well. A really, really cool armor set. Let's see. A twin-sailed silver helm decorated with flowery adornments, symbol of the head of the reversed House Haslau. Juno Haslau has a younger brother who is all talk and no trousers. His inability to commit to action was such that Juno inherited the Haslau legacy without resistance, granting him the freedom to shower his little brother with adornations. Gareth's silver armor decorated with red embellishments passed down through the Haslau family. When Juno Haslau received an invitation to the Volcano Manor, he discreetly refused. I have already walked many a road drenched in blood, yet never would I consider myself a champion. Same description on the gauntlets, okay. And the pedal whip as well. It's a bleed whip. Yeah. Metal whip formed of razor-sharp chain-link blades that have the appearance of flower petals. Very pretty weapon. This work of art is handed down through the generations of the illustrious House Haslau. High dexterity is required to wield this weapon, but it excels at inflicting devastating blood loss. The tale of House Haslau was told in blood. Yes, we did hear that from Juno's little brother on multiple occasions. The tale of House Haslau was a tale told in blood. So at the end of this episode, when we get to a good stopping point, I will also go check Jarburg once more, and also the Volcano Manor, just to see if anything has happened with the other Haslau brother that we've been talking to. Although we may have just soft-locked ourselves out of the end of the quest line, but we will see.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
A very long time. You're tucked away out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, and here we go. There's the Vagabond Knight armor set that we started the game with. That's pretty cool. We can also craft rejuvenating boluses with this cookbook, but I think we're just going to buy the stone sword keys and we'll call it a day. Thank you for your business. Oh yeah, there's another really cool part, really cool, I don't know, little hidden quest type thing that you can do up here in these ruins. The Stargazer's Ruins. I'm gonna go ahead and dispatch of this that, because he's gonna follow us in there if I don't. Can you just stand still? Because you're gonna die. You know you're gonna die. Don't even resist. Okay. So we walk up into the Stargazer ruins.
Where did you go?
And there's a jellyfish saying, "Sister, where did you go?" And there's also a little...
Promise me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars.
Yeah, so there's a little basement with a seal on it.
I've been waiting ever so long. Forever and ever, it seems.
So this actually looks like our good old friend summoned the spirit jellyfish. A floating spirit that illuminates its surroundings, prone to tears. The jellyfish girl searches for her distant home. Will bravely spew poison at the foes on her summoner's behalf. It seems her name is Aurelia. So we can actually use this here. Okay, it summoned her directly on top of the other one, but here we go.
You're finally here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
And Aurelia has been reunited with her sister. And we get a seal is broken somewhere, so the seal down at the bottom of the stairs is broken, and we get the fancy spin gesture. Let's go ahead and we'll hit a fancy spin, just for fun. Where is it? Here it is. It's a pretty cool gesture. I like it. I'm gonna use it after the next boss that we kill in celebration. And for doing that little tidbit, we get the Primal Glintstone Blade, another talisman. An old glintstone blade that has been stained with blood reduces FP consumption of sorceries and incantations at the cost of maximum HP. So yeah, it's gonna reduce our max HP by like 300 some. I think actually that number's a little skewed because I'm removing the Erdtree favor talisman. The old sorcerers would slice open their hearts with these blades to imbue a primal glintstone with their soul, and thus did they die. So I think Sorceress Selin actually used one of these, a primal glintstone blade, to remove her soul and place it in a primal glintstone, which is why she was able to give us her heart to put it in a new body. And I will also really quickly show you the location of Corrin and the Gold Mask. If you were going to do Corrin and Gold Mask questline, you respec your stats into Intelligence and Faith so that you're able to use the Law of Regression, I believe. Do I have the Law of Regression incantation? I do not. But it looks kind of like that. It looks kind of like Order Healing. It's Law of Regression. And it's like 37 faith and 37 intelligence or something like that. It's like a ridiculous number of faith and intelligence. And you actually find Gold Mask and Corrin's next location is either on this bridge or on that bridge over there, right above my head. So after you use the Law of Regression in the capital and find out that Radagon is America, and then you tell the Noble Gold Mask in the Lanedale Royal Capital, his next location will be on this bridge or that bridge. And I can't remember which one it is. I apologize, but this will be their last location until you finish the end of the game. I will make a note. I will make a point to tell you of their last location as well. And also where to find the Gold Mask headpiece after you've completed the game. Oh, a demi-human chief. Hello. Oh no. Oh no. Why are you screaming at me? What did I do? Rude. Mr. Weenie Hut Jr. over here wants to yell at me. Alright, so we've now made our way up and around through the Stargazer's ruins and across this bridge, and we're at another minor Erdtree. So we're gonna fight a Erdtree avatar boss. This is a pretty unique one as well. It does something cool when you get it to about half health. Yep, there you go. It splits itself in two. You get two Erdtree avatars, and you can actually fight. You can do damage to both of them, and it does damage to the health bar. But now you have to fight two of them at the same time. See, hitting that one still damages the boss. Oh no. Oops. And we'll finish him off there. Easy money. Oh yeah, the fancy spin. Enemy felled. Fancy spin. And you get the Cerulean Crystal tier and the Crimson Bubble tier. Some more stuff to mix in your flask. Can never have too much of that. And we're going to come across our next site of grace right there on the right. Okay. So the next thing... Let's see. Oh yeah, I can hit another level up too. That's cool. We'll get some more faith. I need to put Hoarfrost Stomp on a dagger. This is going to greatly help us with the next little bit that we're going to do. Okay. So, we are going to head down this direction. Actually, before we do that, hold on. I need to do something else really quickly before we do that. We'll get rid of that. I don't really need Black Flame right now. We're going to put on Order Blade. There we go. Okay. And then right over here somewhere. Oh god. So that's the castle. That's the castle where the second half of the Haligtree is. Or Haligtree Medallion, sorry. And the Beast Eye quivers once more. There's another Tibia Mariner right here. It's not really a boss fight, but it's got a... that was a really bad spot to use that. It's got a death root on him, even though it's not a boss fight. Okay, ow. Just hit me in the face with a horn. Rude. And we get the Helfin Steeple and a Dark Death Root. The Helfin Steeple is going to be another greatsword? Yes, here we go. It's an intelligence and strength weapon. Ruinous Ghost Flame. This is another Ghost Flame. So we got two Ghost Flame greatswords. So you could power stance Ghost Flame greatswords. That's pretty cool. Greatsword patterned after the black steeple of the Helfin, the lampwood which guides the dead of the spirit world. The lamplight is similar to Grace in appearance, only it is said that it can only be seen by those who met their death in battle. A really cool looking sword too, as you can see there. And just up the road here is another pretty difficult boss fight. But I think it comes no matter whether... I think it comes up no matter if you're in day or night. Pretty sure it shows up in both. We're just gonna give it a shot just because we're over here. Yep, there we go. Deathrite bird. It's over here? Yeah. Ooh, yep. That's pretty... Oh my gosh. Wow, that does so much damage. These things are crazy. Wow, the way that ghost flame spreads is insane. You're trying to death blight me? Whoa! Wow, that's a crazy attack. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Why did he jump up on top of the... He jumped up on top of the hill. This guy's crazy. Oh, ouch. This guy's got insane poise. What the heck is that? Oh my god! This ghost flame is crazy. Okay, if you keep dodging my boulders, and it's really getting on my nerves. You Wile E. Coyote looking dude. Oh, he doesn't even look like Wile E. Coyote. He's just crazy. He's all wiggly. Oh, come on. Okay, thank you. Wow, that guy is difficult. Enemy felled. And for that, I believe you get, yep, the Death Ritual Spear is the last Ghost Flame weapon that you can get. It's a ritual. This is a really good spear. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, split magic damage and spear caller ritual. Ritual spear used by priests of old who were permitted to come among the death birds. The priests became guardians of the birds through the rite of death, which also serves as an oath sworn to their distant resurrection. So the priests, there's priests that worship the death birds in hopes to have life after death. Just like the death birds. The death birds are considered among those who live in death. And here we have Castle Soul. We're just gonna go ahead and grab this grace while we're here, but we're not gonna progress Castle Soul right now. We'll definitely come back to this. So I'll just put a skull right there, and we're gonna go back to the Snow Valley Ruins overlook. Yep, okay. We'll hit a level up real quick. Get some more strength? Yeah, strength. Alright. So this next, there's another secret over here on the, this little ledge over here. Looks like a broken bridge. However, bridge is still there, as you can tell by these floating messages. It's just invisible. Oh, looks like there's some kind of camp down there too. I never saw that before. Might have to go down there and check that out. But yeah, so here is where everybody dies though. So Hoarfrost Stomp helps a lot because you can tell where exactly the ground goes. You can kind of see it too, like there's a little snow trail here that'll tell you where to go. But I find it much easier to just use Hoarfrost Stomp to get up here. And here you have the Heretical Rise. So how you actually get to the rise is on the other side, but you can only break the seal by coming from this side. Oh yes, of course, the obligatory jump scare that's meant to push you off the edge. And you get the Founding Rain of Stars, another legendary sorcery. So if you're going for that legendary sorceries achievement, this is one that you need. The eldest primeval sorcery said to have been discovered by an ancient astrologer. A sorcery of legendary status. Summons a dark cloud of stars overhead. Shortly after, the cloud will release a violent deluge of star rain. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Charges increases posting. Okay. Thought to be the founding glintstone sorcery. The glimpse of the primeval current that the astrologer saw became real, and the star's amber rained down on this land. It looks very similar to the sorcery devised by Sat, but this might be even older than even Primeval Sorcerer Azure or Primeval Sorcerer Lusat. Sorry. Really cool, and I believe we saw that being used by Sorceress Selen when we helped her in her invasion against, oh shoot, his name is escaping me now. This guy. Knight Jaren. When Jaren invaded Sorceress Selen, we helped Sorceress Selen. And I believe she was able to use the Founding Rain of Stars sorcery. Makes you wonder how old Sorceress Selen really was. Okay, I'm also going to just go ahead and quickly mention that there's an invisible scarab where you get an Ash of War, like pretty much directly straight ahead, down that way, and like off to the right a little bit, is an invisible scarab that gives you an Ash of War, and it's called seppuku, which is a Japanese word that I'm not exactly sure what it means, but you put it on like a katana or some kind of armament that you can stab with, and you stab yourself and rip it out of yourself, so it does a lot of damage to yourself, but it coats your blood in Blood Flame, but it's like a much more powerful version of Blood Flame. So it'll do a significant amount of blood loss buildup. So, real quick, we're also going to go under this invisible bridge. I almost never come over here. The only reason we're coming over here is because I saw this little campsite over here, and I want to see. Oh, it wasn't a campsite, it was a golden seed. Is this what we saw? This has to be what we saw. It's crazy, it looked just like a campsite from up there on the bridge. Maybe I saw something else. Are we back in the... Are we back in this... Wait, what the hell? What the heck? Does this loop all the way back through? Where are we? This does loop all the way back through. So if you come through here and just turn right instead of left, you can get to this area a lot faster. That's crazy. I can't believe I never knew that. It's insane how you can spend several hundred hours in a game and never truly experience everything the game has to offer. Very wild indeed. And there is another Stone Sword Key cave over here on the right. That I'm going to use the Stone Sword Keys and go inside and just grab the Grace, and then we're going to move on. I'll mark it and make sure to come back to it. This is another really cool cave. And we'll do it in the next episode for sure. The Spirit Caller Cave. Absolutely love this cave. This is a very cool cave. So we'll put a little skull right here, and we'll remember to come back to that. But we don't have enough time to cover it in this video. I don't want to stop the video halfway through a cave. Okay, and now the entire frozen lake has been covered in a thick blizzard. And it's because there's Borealis, the freezing fog. We are not fighting Borealis, the freezing fog right now. I do not feel like doing that. Does not sound like fun. He's one of the more difficult dragon fights, and I don't think we're ready for that just yet. We will mark it though. We'll mark the freezing. We'll mark the frozen lake area. Make sure to come back and kill that dragon. Somberstone Miner's Bell Bearing 3. So now we can buy infinite Somberstones. I want to say 5 and 6. Yeah, 5 and 6. I don't have the map for this area yet. Okay, we'll just like mark in this general direction. Okay. We just got a Sacred Tear. Okay, yeah, Sacred Tear and Somberstone Miner's Bell Bearing 3 is at that church right there. I think the last thing we'll do is probably this Everjail that's up here on this hill. Do some innocent grave robbing while... Oh my goodness. Nope, leave me alone. Hate dogs. Hate dogs. Hate dogs. I'm just robbing graves. Just relax. Oh, I'm not bothering you. Okay, jump up here. And our next site of grace is directly ahead. Like straight west that direction, but we have to do the Lord Contender's Everjail first. So, yeah, I mean... Okay, hold on. I'm actually going to put on a weapon that's a little easier to deal with NPCs. Yeah, we'll do Great Spear against Great Spear. Sounds like fun. Alright. And if you'll notice, the Lord Contender's Everjail. So this is somebody who is, at one point or another, destined to become Elden Lord. And we're gonna put him to shame. Let's get him. And it's Roundtable Knight Bike. So it's Bike, but before he was driven mad by the spirit of the Frenzied Flame. Great Spear against Great Spear. Oh my goodness. Bike, come on man, you're supposed to be a contender for Elden Lord. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Oh, I just jumped over him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Bike. Come on, man. Come on, Bike. Oh no. Okay. Oh, wow. Good play. Wow, Bike. Okay, he doesn't want to get parried again. Come on, Bike. Get parried again. Oh my goodness, I couldn't. Can't parry the Ashen Fork. Okay, now he's just gonna spam spells and... Yeah, okay. Okay, Bike, let's... Oh my goodness, he has the poise to get out of that. Alright, let's Giant Hunt him. Oh! Trade miss. Oh, a parry for the win. Later days, Vike. He fought bravely. And we get Vike's Dragon Bolts and the Fingerprint Helm, Armor, and Gauntlets and Greaves. It's another really cool armor set. I'm just going to grab this Grace really quickly, and then we'll read the description of the incantation and armor set that we just picked up. Okay, we're now at plus 11 flasks, and we can get another level up. We'll get another strength level up, sure. Okay, so we got Vike's Dragon Bolts. It's another Red Lightning incantation. But it buffs the right-hand armament and your body with red light. Incantation of Vike, Knight of the Round Table Hold. Summons red lightning to bolster the caster's body and their armament held in their right hand. Enchants armament with lightning affinity attacks and increases the maximum equipment load. However, lightning damage negation will be reduced. All of the knights, Vike the Dragon Spear. Of all the knights, Vike the Dragon Spear was the one Lanciax loved the most. Gave him the power to wield red lightning. And we also have his helmet, the Fingerprint Helmet. Iron helms singed and blistered by the fingers, or by fingers. Worn by Vike, Knight of the Round Table Hold. No other tarnished was closer to the throne of the Elden Lord than Vike, but without announcement, Vike traveled far below the capital and was scorched by the flame of frenzy. Did he make his choice for his maiden, or did some other force lure him with suggestion? It's a great question, because where we found the invasion of the frenzied version of Vike, we also found a dead maiden. So it's a mystery as to how his maiden died, but that could have driven Vike to inherit the frenzied flame. Okay, so he's got the same description on his armor, which leads me to believe it's probably the same on his gauntlets and greaves. And Vike is actually the character on the box art, the cover art for Elden Ring. Vike is Vike is quite literally the cover of Elden Ring. So it's kind of, honestly, it's unfitting that you would only see him twice and you would have such little lore. It's a little sad, in my personal opinion. But with that, we're about an hour and 5 minutes. Thank you very much for tuning in. I've been Igneous Hippo, and have a fantastic rest of your day.